Hello to all of the beautiful souls who clicked on this video today. So today's pick a card is going to be about what's coming next in love. What can you expect next in your love life or in your current situation? So I have 3 piles here today. Pile number 1 is going to be on your left. Pile number 2 is right here in the middle. And then pile number 3 is going to be the card on your right. So you guys go ahead and take some deep breaths, meditate if you need to. I'll have all the timestamps down below for you in the description box. And you can go ahead and speed up to your pile and I will see you guys there. I'm going to go ahead and start off with pile number 1. Hello to all of those who chose pile number 1. This is your reading of what you can expect next in love. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll start off with your intuitive card. I'll go ahead and hold it up to the camera for you. This is the card that you guys picked. So we'll give you a close-up of that. If I can get my camera angles right. But this is the card that you guys picked. And so we'll go ahead and we'll get started. So right off the bat from this card, I definitely see somebody who has just recently left a situation. And to me, it seems as they're walking away with a lot of maybe anger and disappointment. And I'm hearing like a speedy sound like in those cartoons. So some of you may have even been running out of this connection for whatever reason. Sorry if you guys hear the truck outside. There's just like a giant truck that just went past, so sorry for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the sense that there was a situation or a connection that maybe was not serving you, maybe wasn't the best. Or if you guys are still here in this energy, maybe you're contemplating leaving or walking away. But for the most part, from the energy I'm getting from this card, I feel like this is something that has probably already ended. I don't know why, but I'm seeing like a big nose. So I'm taking that as maybe somebody else had their nose in your business. I also see here that there was some sort of an emotional disconnect in this situation. Like maybe the emotion or the feelings weren't there. It's a very like guarded, disappointed, kind of mad type of energy. Kind of like you put in all this work and maybe you're really hoping this connection worked out and you did everything possible on your part to do so. But I don't get the sense that the other person was doing the same thing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this card up here for you guys to see. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get started with some tarot for you guys. I'm gonna be using I forget the name of this deck, the Modern Witch Tarot for you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and we'll shuffle. If I can shuffle with my nails on, guys. Please bear with me. I'm not good at shuffling. See, like this is just not working out. These cards are really already pre-shuffled, but I kind of wanted to shuffle them on camera So, you know, I like that live action feel, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get started shuffling and we'll put this card over here out of the way. I kind of want to stand it up here, but I don't want it to catch on fire. I'm still trying to figure this out. This is my first pick a card video, guys. All right, let's stop getting sidetracked. Let's shuffle. All right. What's coming next? Oop. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What's coming next in love for pile number 1? What's coming next in love for the people who chose pile number 1? Oh. All right, so we'll take this one. It flipped over. We have the 5 of Swords. I'm gonna put this one back. And we'll continue to shuffle. We have the 5 of Wands. What's coming next in love for my pile number 1s? Okay. Look at all these that pops out. We have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Okay, you guys got 6 cards. I was only going to pull 5, but it's okay. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying before, I definitely get the sense that a lot of you have walked away from this situation already. I definitely see a lot of maybe conflict and disagreements. You have 2 5s here, and 5s definitely represent change and conflict. So it seems like with the 5 of Wands here, you maybe have you may have been competing for like the affections of this person, or maybe their time or love and attention. Maybe this could have been competing with another person for some of you guys. It's not going to be for all of you, but it definitely seems like that there was some competition for time going on here with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Some sort of conflict. Maybe you guys were having a lot of arguments or disagreements. Sorry, I'm trying not to put my hands in front of the cards so you guys can't see. Yeah, but it just seems like just a lot of, I don't want to say toxic energy, but yeah, just a lot of toxic energy. With the 10 of Wands here, I can tell that you guys just really have a lot on your plate in this situation. Maybe this other party is not putting in the same amount of efforts as you, the same amount of time as you, the same amount of emotion and love as you. There's a lot of Pentacles energy here and a lot of fire. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Of course, that does not have to be. Or you could be dealing with a fire sign. And like I said, that does not have to be. It's going to be different for everybody. There's probably going to be a lot of people watching this reading today. But with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse energy, this is all about taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. Now, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, this just lets me know that whatever situation this is that you have put your time and effort and sweat and tears, it's just not giving you, let's put it this way, your tree is not bearing fruit. You're putting in all of this work, all of this energy, all of this time into this connection, and you're getting no results. We have the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. Some of you could have a family with this person. Some of you guys could have kids with this person. But for the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it definitely gives me the sense of whatever stability, whatever structure that was once here in this situation is just gone. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it is your whole sense of stability, your whole sense of family, and just really your whole world being turned upside down. With the Page of Wands here, for some of you guys, I'm getting the sense that this person really just was not serious about you. This could have been a situation where there was a lot of kind of just immature energy, you know, with the Page of Wands. This person could really only be here for sex or just not really ready for a commitment. It's a real young energy. For some of you guys, this person could be younger than you guys, who you're dealing with. Or, like I said, some of you guys could have kids with this person. But with the Page of Wands, really, it's just a really kind of like in and out type of situation. Somebody who comes in with a lot of passion, but I mean, that's really all it is just a lot of passion. It's not anything stable. It's not anything that you could build a solid foundation off of. It's not anybody who I would take seriously if you're looking for some sort of committed relationship. Ten of Wands here also lets me know that, I mean, you were really invested in the situation, ready to work to the end, ready to give it your all. You have 2 tens here. So this is just definitely something that you wanted to really take all the way to the end. I feel like this is somebody that you guys have invested a lot of, like I was saying, like time and emotion. And I feel like sometimes when we invest a lot of time and emotion in a situation, it becomes really, really difficult, or more difficult than we expect to leave that situation. Especially with this first card here, when I said that there seems like a lot of, some of you guys may be angry, and rightfully so, especially if you put your time and your love and your energy, you know, with the 7 of Pentacles. This is something, you know, these are seeds that you have planted, you've watered, you've, you know, dug up the earth, you have, you know, and really invested all of this time and this effort. And, you know, for you to grow this bush or this relationship or this connection and really just not get in what you put out could definitely, it is definitely disappointing, to say the least. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Bottom of the deck energy is the Lovers, by the way, which makes sense because this is a love reading. So this is just about a relationship that you guys, like I said, are currently in, or maybe currently thinking about leaving. I'm definitely getting the sense that a lot of you are thinking about leaving with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and then of course your first intuitive card. But we're gonna go ahead and we'll pull some clarifiers. Coming next in love for pile number 1. So we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. So many 5s. Oh my God. Big change, guys. Big change is coming in your life. But I definitely see this is just a lot of conflict in the situation. Definitely probably somebody, definitely somebody who you may have had a lot of arguments with, a lot of fights. With the 6 of Pentacles in reverse here, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles in this situation, it just lets me know that you kind of feel, maybe some of you have even expressed your needs in this situation. Like you've told this person like, hey, you know, I need A, B, and C. Maybe, you know, I need help washing the dishes. And it doesn't even have to be, you know, obviously that basic end a relationship. But that's just an example. Hey, I need you to wash the dishes, and you go to work, you come home, and boom, dishes are still in the sink. So with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it just really expresses somebody who needs help, or needs love, I guess, in the situation. If, we're talking about a partner or a significant other, and there's literally no one around to help them. And you may be feeling, that you have no one around the house to help. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's definitely a family card. Like I said, maybe some of you guys have a family with this person, and this person just is not pulling their weight in the household, especially with a lot of Pentacles energy here. For some of you guys, I want to say it could be some money issues. But I mean, Pentacles is also about investment. So it's really going to be about your investment in this situation. So with the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Cups clarifying the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Cups is a really sad card for me to see, because it brings a lot of disappointment. It brings a lot of hurt. It brings a lot of emotion. And, with that clarifying the Five of Swords, it definitely gives me the feeling that there was some maybe arguments involved, or some harsh words, or some not nice things that were said in a, exchange between you and this person. And it just seems like a very disappointed energy. It is a very disappointed energy. So we have the Eight of Swords with the Five of Wands. Or Eight of Swords clarifying the Five of Wands. Now, excuse me. I think there's a piece of hair there. That's kind of gross. Now, when we have the Eight of Swords clarifying the Five of Wands. Now, the Eight of Swords is all about the mind, and it's really all about situations that we think are really scary, but it's more so all in our head. Because if you see here in the card with the Eight of Swords, these swords are not trapping this girl. She can easily remove her blindfold and remove the rope from around her and walk away and free herself. So this is going to be more so about you guys getting out of your head. If you feel like you had to compete, for this person's attention, or if there was just a lot of I don't know, I just see a lot of maybe like fighting and disagreements, especially with the swords and wands energy here. And I feel like you guys are really in your head about it. Some of you guys may even be just kind of not seeing things clearly in the situation, or just really making it maybe a lot scarier than it is for you to actually exit or speak up for yourself, or speak your mind with this person, whoever you're watching this for. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Knight of Cups. So with the Ten of Wands, it's a situation where the person, I don't want to keep saying the person or referring to you guys as the person. You're my friend. So with the Ten of Wands, it really gives me a sense that you guys were taking on a lot in the situation. Too much. And you have no help. And with the Knight of Cups clarifying it, I really feel like maybe you were the one carrying all of the emotion in this situation. Maybe you're the one who had a lot of feelings, and this person just wasn't there or ready to reciprocate those feelings. I mean, I just don't think that you guys were on the same page. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups in reverse is all about obviously some of you guys could be water signs. It doesn't have to be. But it really gives me a sense of a person who is normally really sweet and really nurturing and really motherly. And it's really, really sad, you know, when I pull the Queen of Cups in reverse in a tarot readings, because it just shows me that this really beautiful, intuitive energy who is just feeling really down on themselves right now. With this card, it could really show self-esteem issues, maybe being insecure, maybe some not having the best emotional balance at the time. A lot of times it can talk about a person who uses their emotions to manipulate people, you know, even if they really don't know that they're doing it. It's a type of person who will kind of tell you anything you want to hear. Almost, I get the sense. And none of it is really actually true. On one end of the spectrum, it could be sometimes there could be like alcohol involved, or like an excess of alcohol involved in the situation. That's take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I've been in similar situations. You know, I know a lot of people use certain things to cope, especially when they're going through tough times. But I mean, with the Queen of Cups really just clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it just lets me know that really this person just was not emotionally available to you, or could be keeping you here in kind of this submissive state where you're kind of like insecure and you know, just in a really vulnerable place. And that can go back to the Eight of Swords energy, where maybe some of you guys aren't seeing the situation clearly and you kind of think it's scarier than it actually is. And maybe you don't think you're worthy of the type of love that you are actually seeking and that you want. I mean, but this is really, you know, take off that blindfold, turn this card right side up. Because I mean, when the Queen of Cups is upright, you know, she's not only highly intuitive, but she's just a very beautiful, nurturing, motherly, just fun, amazing energy. So, I mean, I could already tell that you guys are awesome. And, you know, people who are this awesome definitely don't deserve to be in situations like this. So I want to give you guys a hug, really. And I want to say, I am sorry. Okay, see, and then we have the Three of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Page of Wands. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys either are really having a hard time moving on, or really having a hard time getting over this person. And then for others of you who have already left the situation, I'm seeing a sense that you're healing and you are coming out of all of this past energy onto new opportunities, new love opportunities for sure. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, in this current situation that you guys are in, for some of you guys who are still lingering there on the back end, sis, don't be scared to leave a situation because out of fear that you don't know if something else may be coming, or, you know, out of fear that you'll never get that love or that connection that you're yearning for. Because I'm telling you guys, it's out there. But I feel like when we want that new energy, we have to make room for it, right? We can't sit and linger in a situation that, you know, isn't for us, especially with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's a lot of pages here. So there, and then the Ten of Pentacles, so like I said, there definitely could be some kids involved in this situation. But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's just really somebody who once saw potential in a situation or a relationship that doesn't see the potential anymore. It's kind of somebody who, you know, said that they were going to do some things and, you know, maybe they backed out halfway through, or they just changed their mind. There's a lot of earth energy here. Some of you guys could have met this person at work. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you guys. What's coming next in love for pile number 1? Oof, nothing even fell out. It was just loud. What's coming next in love for pile number 1? What's coming next in love for pile number 1? Okay. So the first card we have is nothing will come from this situation. All right. So for those, like I said, for those of you who are questioning, for those of you who don't really know if you should leave the situation or not, Spirit is definitely telling you to leave the situation, to move on. You're investing too much time and too much energy into a situation that is clearly not meant for you. And with the Eight of Swords here, maybe some of you guys, like I said, you're not seeing it clearly, just, you know, how beautiful you are and how deserving you are. And you're keeping yourself in the situation, in this vulnerable state when you don't have to. You can take off of, you know, you could take off this blindfold and these ropes and walk out. It could be, like I said, in your head for a lot of you. For sure. Your second card is a new start is coming. So if you guys were, if you guys were scared or questioning if, let me move this card out of the way. If you guys are afraid or questioning, ooh, excuse me, I just burped. That was so gross, but that's how you know you're channeling. But yeah, anyway, this is just saying that like a new start is coming. That's like pretty straightforward. New love. Step out of your comfort zone. See, a lot of you are comfortable in this situation. You're comfortable, you've been here, especially with the seven of Pentacles energy. You know, you planted those seeds, you've watered those seeds, you worked really hard, and this is just something that you've been in for, you know, maybe for some of you, you've been in for so long. Maybe you don't know anything else, or you've invested all of this time and now you have to walk away angry because you feel like you've wasted time. And I could see how it's really easy to feel that way. But I mean, honestly, you don't want to stay in a situation where you're going to waste more time. You know, the longer it takes you to move forward and heal and step out of the situation, the longer it is taking you to meet the one true person that you are going to be with for the rest of your life. And then bottom of the deck energy, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, and as you guys can see, I'm shuffling these cards on camera. Like, this is not pre-pulled or anything that I put together. So, boom, boom. Don't let somebody else block you from your future blessings, okay? Like, we're not letting people block our blessings up in here. Like, if somebody is just not ready to commit or not ready to give you what you deserve, then, you know, you need to release that negative energy. You need to release what does not serve you, because you are worthy of love and you're worthy of affection and you're worthy of someone who is going to give you the same energy, if not more, than, you know, you put into your relationship. Like, you are worthy of that. You don't have to stay in this connection where somebody is clearly, you know, mistreating you, you know, regardless of what the situation is. If you have kids with this person, or if you got to break your family up with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it could mean divorce for some of you. Like, if it's like a marriage type situation. But I mean, none of that matters. Your happiness matters. You shouldn't be forced to stay in a situation because you feel like you've been with somebody for a long time, or you invested, you know, a certain amount of time in them. Okay. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. See, and it's saying that once you leave this situation, it's going to be safe for you to love. You don't have to keep your guard up. I know I'm guilty of it. You know, when somebody does you bogus, it's easy to take that hurt, that sting, that pain to your next situation. It's easy to get triggered, especially when similar events arise with different people. And you always have to remember that in your next situation, or if you guys have already moved on and, you know, you're dealing with somebody new, they are not that person. You know, everyone is different. And just because one person did not see the beautiful individual that you are does not mean that the next person will be the same. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moment, sorry. See? So this is all about just forgiving and learning. It's really straightforward. It's forgiving the people who have hurt you and taking that situation and using it as a learning experience. You can really take this situation and pick it apart, you know, take things that you liked into your next situation, take things that you didn't like and throw them in the trash, right? Like, it's just learning from your mistakes, and anything that doesn't kill you. I know it sounds so cliche, but really anything that doesn't kill you really does make you stronger. And when you leave out of situations like this, you're definitely leaving with a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say a lot of experience, but yeah, I would say experience. And then, you know, you're going to take that into your next situation, and you'll be able to see the red flags, you know, if they come up again, and you'll be able to pinpoint them in a way where you don't end up in this situation or this type of situation again. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this is all really about just, I feel like a passionate new start is coming. Allow your heart to sing with joy. Be happy. And I know it's hard. I know it's just easy, you know, for me to sit here behind the camera and say, hey, be happy, with all this like background stuff going on. But really, in those hardest times, when we can find the joy and the love regardless, it really does invite in new love. It really does invite in that new energy, that good energy. You're already in the energy of gratitude and love and happiness. And when you are already in that energy, that same type of energy flows effortlessly to you. Okay. And it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. For a very, very, very few of you, this could be telling you to work on this current situation. Maybe this is a situation where maybe you guys have broken up, or maybe you've left this connection, and maybe this person is, okay. Ooh, I just got something. All right. So with the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse, it could be, yeah, like I said, somebody from your past who is coming back and is offering you this connection after they've done all this. And you're kind of wondering, like, should I give them another chance? Or, you know, this didn't really worked good the first time. I'm not going to tell you to give this person another chance, especially with all of this energy back here. But I would say definitely use your intuition. You guys are already coming up as the Queen of Cups. So, you know, some of you are definitely intuitive. I would say follow your intuition when it comes with that card. But, you know, for most of you, I feel like this is just going to be like a new relationship. Like, give this new partner a chance. Like, once you leave this old partner and you come into this new energy, it's like, work on your relationship. Don't run. Don't take this past hurt into your new relationship and have it make you run away at the first sign or at the first trigger that you get. And I'm going to pull one last card for you guys from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. So if you guys want to take a second to think of a yes or no question on this situation or just on your love life in general, you can do that. You may get a yes or no answer. You may not. We'll just find out. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. All right. And we got a card that pops right out. Oh, we got two cards. Y'all got two cards because y'all special. We have ask for help from others. So this is just saying, you know, if you are having any trouble maybe leaving this connection, or if you need somebody to vent to, or just like if you need help leaving a situation, especially with this Queen of Cups in reverse is a really vulnerable energy to me. Like if some of you guys are in a situation where you feel like you can't leave, or you're being, I don't want to say like held against your will, but you know, you don't feel like you're strong enough to mentally leave, and that's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. If you just don't feel like you could do it and you need help, this is just saying that there are people around you who can help you. Oh, boom, helpful people. How come I didn't look at that card like right off the bat? Yeah. All right, so this is just letting me know you have a ton of helpful people around you. And in this card here, I'm really being drawn to like the angels in the back. So, I mean, even if you guys don't have physical people who are there, this is definitely giving me the sense that your angels and your spirit guides are right there. Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you believe in is right there. And all you have to do is ask for help, you know, pray about it, meditate about it, write intention, whatever you guys do, however you guys practice. This is letting you know whatever source, whatever energy that drives you every day is there with you to help you. All you need to do is ask. Well, pile number one, this is your reading. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Definitely big hugs from me. It's gonna be okay. And I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna head over to pile number two. Bye. Hello to all of my lovely souls that have chosen pile number two. This is going to be your reading today on what's coming next in love. So we'll start with your intuitive card. I'm going to go ahead and we'll hold it up to the camera for you so you guys can see. That is the card you chose. Okay. So with this card, I'm getting the sense that whatever situation that you are currently in right now has been a bit of a roller coaster for you. It definitely, I'm getting like an intense, like spinning, like, I just heard illusions. I just feel like you guys might be in a headspace right now where maybe you don't know, maybe you're unsure, maybe you feel like you're not seeing things clearly. Yeah, I just see a lot of fog. I don't know why I just heard, but you could have an energy vampire in your life. I don't know. I feel like some of you might be dealing with a person who's giving you the runaround. or is just not being like straightforward with you. Guards are up, I hear. Guards are up. Someone's put their foot in their mouth. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. So we'll go ahead and we'll get some tarot cards. I'm going to be using the Star Series Tarot for your pile. What's coming next in love for pile number 2? What's coming next in love for those who chose pile number 2? We'll take this because it wanted to come out. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yikes. No, kidding. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Tower. And I'm going to go ahead and get some more. Maybe one more. What's coming next in love for my pile number 2? And we'll take one more card. I'm gonna put this over here. What's coming next in love for those who chose my pile number 2? Ooh, ouch. All right, 2 cards popped out. We'll take them both. We'll just make some extra room down here. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, and then we have Judgment. Oh, there's another one too. There's so many cards. Let's see. I'm gonna have to figure out a way that you guys can see all of these cards, because clearly there is a lot to be said with this pile. Let's see if we can get them all in the frame here without... Let's see. I'm going to check and make sure that you guys can see these before I continue. All right, in bottom of the deck energy, we have Justice in reverse. Right off the bat, some of you guys could be going through a divorce. That's just what I see, or maybe like a custody battle or something with this person. Definitely with the Justice card in reverse, there could be some sort of legal dealings going on with this relationship. For those of you who don't resonate with that, this just shows me that this is a situation where somebody has done you wrong. There is something in or about this situation. It's just some sort of injustice, especially with this card. Earlier when I was said like this person is just like not being like real with you, giving you the runaround. With this particular deck, with the Justice card, I always kind of read it as being like two-faced or wearing a mask or like not being real. Just somebody's just not being real with you in this situation. Especially here we have the Queen of Swords reversed. You could be dealing with an air sign. Definitely doesn't have to be, but there is a lot of air energy. We also have Strength here. You could be dealing with a Leo. Okay, so we have 8 of Pentacles here as well. Give me just a second. I'm just getting the story together for you guys because you guys had significantly more cards than pile number 1. Well, not significantly, but there's some extra cards here. So give me a second to take all of this in. Okay. All right. So I can tell that I don't know where to begin. There's so much. Like, I don't know where to start, guys. All right. So this is definitely a situation that has already ended for most of you. It's kind of similar to pile number one. Or if it has not ended, it definitely seems like it's on the verge of ending or hitting some sort of like peak with the Tower card here. It definitely represents things that sweep into our life and, you know, rip the rug right from under us, and definitely rattles the situation. In a traditional Rider-Waite deck, it shows two people falling from a tower onto like rocks to their death. So it's definitely a card that brings sudden change, and it's a major arcana card. You guys have 4 major arcana cards, including the Justice card in reverse. So this is definitely a big deal for a lot of you. This is maybe going to be a real like significant relationship in your life. Maybe you've been with this person for a long time, or this is just triggering some sort of profound change in you. With the 10 of Swords here in reverse, yeah, the situation has definitely ended for some of you. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, it kind of gives me a sense of a situation that's kind of like lingering on or dragging on, or just like, even with the energy of this card, just kind of like around and around and around and around. Like it's not ending. And it could be, like I was saying earlier, it could just be that you guys are going through like some legal type of things and you're waiting for that to be settled, especially with judgment here as well. You're just kind of like waiting for all of this to end. For some others of you, I'm getting the sense that this is really hard for you to move on from this connection. Maybe some of you guys are still lingering there, and you're having a tough time maybe making a decision for any type of like forward movement. And then others of you, I can see that the situation is already over and done with, and you're now in a state of healing from this connection. The 8 of Pentacles, we're going to go back down here now. I'm going to jump around a little bit. Sorry if it sounds like word salad or I'm not being clear. I'm going to try to put this in a way that is going to be as clear as possible for all of you. So with the 8 of Pentacles here, this could be somebody who you guys maybe like met at work. Maybe you guys have like a business together, or like I said, you could have met this person at work, or this just is a connection that you have put a lot of time and effort and investment into, and it just seems like whatever situation is a lot of work. Maybe just going to like court and stuff. Like I said, that's not going to resonate with all of you, but I'm really just getting like a court type of vibe. But whatever it is, it's just seeming like this relationship or this, whatever's going on in your life now is really causing you to work hard. And I don't think you want to do it. Not saying like you don't want this connection to work out, but it's just causing you like a lot more work and stress than maybe you originally thought it was, or thought it would. Excuse me. We have the Queen of Swords energy here in reverse. When I see the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's definitely, for me, a kind of like behind the scenes predator type of energy. Somebody who wants to kind of come in your life and sabotage you. These are the type of people who will like, for example, like a coworker who will go and tell on you to your boss, or try to make you look bad to other people, or, you know, significant people in your life, to kind of like sabotage you. But it's going to be more of a behind the scenes type of action with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's not always upfront in your face. The Queen of Swords in reverse also can let me know that there could have been maybe like some harsh communication, some harsh words. The Queen of Swords is really smart, all right? And that's why she's kind of scary when she comes up reversed, because she's really like emotionally removed, but she's witty and she's smart. And in reverse, I'd say that it's safe to say that she's dangerous. Really dangerous energy in reverse. But yeah, that could be your energy. That could be, I'm getting the other person's energy. Or maybe with those of you who are dealing with court things, maybe there's just, like I said, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of communication going on behind the scenes that you necessarily can't see, which could be giving you a lot of anxiety, especially with air energy here. You could be in your head because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, especially if you guys are dealing with like divorce or custody battles or children or something like that. Now, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's just letting me know that whatever connection this is, it just wasn't stable. It wasn't grounded. It wasn't like the foundation and stability needed to build successfully off of this connection, to promote growth and harmony. We're just not there. You could be dealing with a really, really stubborn person. Unstructured. Someone who's really not into saying things in any other way but their way. Five of Swords. Could have been some arguments, some disagreements, some fights, bad communication, definitely conflict. And with the Strength card here, this just lets me know that it is going to take you guys a lot of inner strength to get through the situation, but it's upright. So, I mean, you definitely have it there. This is something that you guys are definitely going to get through. And like I said, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, some of you are already moving out, like moving out of that energy. You're already healing. So this is already like over and done with for some of you. When I see the Judgment card here, with Judgment here, it really just lets me know that this situation is divinely like guided. You know, if you're being ushered out of the situation, it's like that for a reason. And you don't necessarily have to question it. And also with the Judgment here, so with the Judgment here, it's just it lets me know that you've had an aha moment in this situation, like some sort of like revelation to where you may have been the one to cut this connection off because you were able to really see it for what it was. You know, Judgment is all about rebirth and moving on to new energy. So like I said, some of you guys, like I said, are already moving out of this energy. And if you haven't, this is clarification, or not clarification, confirmation, that you're going to be moving out of this energy soon. It's definitely divinely guided. So definitely trust in whatever higher power that you believe in, that you're being ushered out of this situation for a reason. And we'll go ahead and we'll pull some clarifiers. Excuse me. We got the Six of Pentacles that popped out. I'll put that underneath the Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, by the way. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. the Hermit in reverse. What's coming next in love for my pile number 2? What's coming next in love for my pile number 2? The World right under the Tower. That is beautiful. That's so cool. Ooh. All right. Is that all of them? Yeah. All right. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And then we have Death in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then we will clarify Judgment. And then we'll move on and we'll pick some oracle cards for you guys. And then the Wheel in reverse. Then we have Four of Wands, bottom of the deck energy, family, celebration. So like I said, you definitely could have a family with this person, or there definitely could be some court dealings that have maybe custody battles, something to do with children. And then for others of you, this is like, how do I put this? This is happening for you, not to you. So although you cannot see maybe like the light at the end of the tunnel, it's definitely there. All right, so let's get into these other cards. So with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, this is just lets me know that there was really some imbalance giving in whatever connection that you're watching this video about. I'm pretty sure all of you already have a person in mind. With these type of cards coming up, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But it could have been a situation or a connection where maybe you're really, really working hard to make this work and the other person wasn't necessarily putting in their part. This card came out in pile number 1, 2. But it's definitely gives me the sense that you guys have expressed, like you've already had communication in this situation on like what you want it to be like. Maybe you've already told the person like, hey, I need A, B, and C from you, and they're just not willing to give you that. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it really signifies to me like somebody in need with no one around to help them. Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Swords. Yo, somebody might be watching y'all on social media, like whoever it, because like I said, this is like a behind the scenes energy. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, I feel like some of you guys are being watched, not in like a creepy way. Well, maybe in a creepy way, not like in a dangerous way though. But I just feel like some of you guys are being watched. Like this person, if you're not in connection with them, I really feel like they could be watching your social media. For others of you, it could have been like a long distance situation. The Two of Wands definitely can indicate like travel sometimes. But really it's just like saying, there was like potential in a situation and really just like not seeing the potential in a situation anymore. And just knowing that like, this ain't it, like this isn't for me. But yeah, I don't know, I'm getting the sense that somebody could be stalking you guys on social media, and the Queen is definitely a feminine energy. So take with that what you will. It could not even be, it could be a third party watching you. I just heard. I don't know if for some of you guys, maybe it was a third party situation. Of course, it's not for everybody, but I don't know. With this, I'm just getting the feeling that somebody is snooping. Okay, snooping on your social media. But we'll move on. All right. With the Hermit in reverse, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Sorry guys, that I keep clearing my throat. Like I said, this is my first reading and your girl been talking for a long time. All right, but with the Hermit in reverse, clarifying the Four of Pentacles, it gives me the feeling of somebody who's really afraid of being alone, or really afraid of being isolated, or you could be feeling really isolated right now. With a fours represent stability, and with it in reverse, it could be that your sense of stability is lost, making you feel isolated and kind of like left out here hanging. With the Hermit card in reverse too, you could have been dealing with a type of person who unknowingly pushes other people away because they're so like into their own perspective. They're just not willing to come out of their little bubble and see things from someone else's point of view. So, and sometimes they don't even realize they're doing it with the Hermit in reverse. But it really just shows me somebody who like pushes people away, and they don't know it. They're kind of like, it's kind of like a self-sabotaging energy almost. All right. And then we have the World. I love this card. I just love how it looks. Isn't it so pretty? So we have the World, clarifying the Tower. So the World is the last card in the major arcana. It definitely signifies completion of a cycle, and the beginning of a new cycle. But the World really is just about like completion. So this is really like some moving on energy for a lot of you. So for the people who are still dealing with this, or still going through this, just know it'll be over soon. You're going to be moving on to something better. The World is not reversed, so it doesn't like signify like unfinished business. Like you're going to be like done with this person and done with the situation. Because for some of you, you feel like even though you have moved on from the situation, for some reason, it just seems like it is never ending. Like it won't end. Like you got in your boat, right? You got in your boat, you moved on, you went across the ocean, you built your house over on the other side, and some way, somehow, whatever you left behind has like jumped into this ocean and swam across it and found you again. And you're just like, bro, yeah. That's definitely the kind of energy that I'm getting. Like something needs to end, but has not. Especially with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Death card in reverse here. It's just a lingering type of situation. And it could be some of you guys are even scared to leave the situation, which is why this, Six of Swords, this person or the situation that keeps coming back to bother you or to find you, it's really, it's going to take you a lot of inner strength to move forward and get through it. But with Death in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse here, it seems like it is really, really difficult on some of you guys right now. But no doubt, you all have the strength to get through this because the Strength card is upright here. It's definitely a lot of conflict. Like I was saying, maybe some arguments, some harsh words. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Five of Swords. It's just that whatever offer or love offer this was, it's just not happening with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever you were offered or you were given is being taken away from you. Could be physical with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, especially if some of you guys, like I said, are going through a custody battle, or like a divorce or something like that, or maybe like you live with this person, or you had, like I said, some of you guys could work with this person or maybe been in business with this person, so you're having to like separate things that once belonged to both of you. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, excuse me, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's definitely just kind of, to me, I don't want to say bad luck, but it could really feel like life is dragging you when this card comes out in reverse. You're just like, oh my God, like, when is this going to end? Like, when is it going to be like my time to be done with this mess, with this situation? But we have the World here. We have Judgment here. So like I said, this is happening for you, not to you. I'm really getting the sense that this is divinely guided, like, and you guys are going to become better people because of it. For sure. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards. Let's see, I have a few decks over here. Which one do I want to use? Sorry, I'm just being a weirdo. We're going to start off with the Moonology deck. For all of you guys or anybody who's interested in these decks, I'm going to leave them in the description box down below. And we'll take these two cards that came out. So the first card is here, Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality. Full moon in Pisces. All right. I got nothing. I'm not going to lie here on camera. I'm kind of nervous because this is my first video, but give me a second. We'll come back to this. But I mean, with these cards, I like them because they're really straightforward. So, I mean, obviously, most of you guys are spiritual if you're watching this video. So it could be a need to balance some spirituality and practicality in your life. Yeah. Not gonna ever sit here on camera and make some stuff up. I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys, so you just take that card for what it is. All right, and then we have Nothing Will Come From This Situation. This came out in pile one as well. So if some of you guys were having like trouble picking between like pile number 1 and pile number 2, definitely go back and watch pile number 1. But this is just letting you know that nothing is going to come from this current situation. So for some of you guys who are lingering or like having trouble making a decision and moving forward with this 6 of Swords in reverse energy, this is just letting you know it's okay to move forward, and then adjustments are required. So it definitely can be some adjustments required in your life, especially with this balancing spirituality and practicality. It's saying that take a step back and look at the bigger picture. I'm kind of giving like 7 of Pentacles upright energy, like take a step back. What's working? What's not working? You know, release the things that aren't serving you so you can really move into this next phase of your life, especially with the World card here. You're completing one phase, going into a new phase. And before you do that, you really want to, you know, take your bag, unpack it. We don't need to necessarily carry everything from one phase into the next. You know, maybe you got some empty water bottles in your book bag that you can throw out. Not literally, obviously, but those empty water bottles are going to be something different from each of you. It could be a person. It could be a habit. It could be a mindset. It literally could be anything. So just kind of tailor that to your own life, and make the adjustments where they need to be made. And then we have the bottom of the deck energy. It is time to take action. So for those of you who have, like I said, just been kind of like sitting on the decision and not really making like any real moves, or just kind of, excuse me. Like I was saying, for you who have been kind of maybe like sitting on this decision, not really making any moves, it's definitely time to take some action, boo. All right, so we have forgiving and learning. Yo, these same cards are falling out from pile number 1. So maybe y'all need to, maybe some of you guys need to watch pile number 1. But it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is definitely all about like releasing that past energy, releasing what doesn't serve you, forgiving everybody involved, not even just for their sake, but for your own sake. You know, forgiving doesn't necessarily mean that you ever have to talk to that person again, but I mean, you can just forgive them, learn from the situation, and move on. All right, what's coming next in love for pile number 1? I mean, number 2. See, yeah. Show me y'all need to go watch pile number 1. All right, so we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay. So going back to this balanced spirituality and practicality card, I told you we'd come back to it because I didn't get nothing before. But with this religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'm getting the sense that maybe the person that you were dealing with, maybe you guys just had maybe some disagreements when it came to spirituality or religion, or maybe you guys didn't see the eye to eye. Maybe they were the type of person who felt like your head was maybe like too in the clouds with this thing, and they kind of wanted you to come back down to earth and be practical, which is why this connection, or could be one of the reasons why this connection did not work or is not flourishing the way that you wanted to. Past life relationship. So this could definitely be like a karmic situation for some of you guys. With a past life, you could have known this person in your past lives, or this could just be somebody, like I said, who you have a lot of history with. I'm definitely getting a sense this is probably like a longer term relationship for most of you. You got a ton of major arcana cards, so this is like significant. Yeah, but for others of you who are thinking this is more of like a karmic situation, this is a relationship that's really supposed to teach you a lesson, and then you're supposed to move on from. Give your relationship a chance. This came out in pile number 1 as well. It landed right on top of nothing will come from this situation. So for me, I'm reading that as, for those of you who want to work on this stuff with your partner, I feel like some of you have already been in this energy where you were wanting to work on this situation and really try to see if anything could come from this. But to be honest with you, I really don't think anything is going to come from this situation. For some of you who are dealing with, I'm hearing like custody battles with like kids and stuff, where you're still going to have to be in some sort of connection with this person after everything is over. It's just saying like work on your partnership in that way, like your friendship, work on co-parenting type of situation. And then for very few of you, no, I'm not even going to say that because I'm not even getting that type of energy. I don't think you should work on this. That's just my opinion though. Or not even my opinion. This is just what I'm reading for the cards. Obviously my opinion is not in any of this. Boom! Deception. I don't know why I said boom. I'm such a loser. I'm such a loser. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. What did I say with that justice card? A mask. Somebody was being two-faced. Someone wasn't being real. Someone was giving you the runaround. Like, I don't think you should work on this connection. And that's my opinion. because we're friends and I can give you my opinion. I'm just kidding. Not that we're not friends, because y'all my friends, but you know, obviously I'm going to leave my opinion out of these readings. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll pull a card from Angel Answers. So go ahead and ask a yes or no question. You may get an answer. You may not. And then we'll go ahead and we'll end it because you guys, this reading is getting kind of long. I think way longer than pile one. I'm not sure though. So the card that popped out is Big Happy Changes, which is super, super amazing. I definitely love that energy for you guys because I know it could be really tough with dealing with situations like this, but this just lets me know that you guys have big, happy changes on the way. So if you were ever in some sort of doubt, or anything like that, this just, like I said, lets me know that you have big, happy changes on the way. And then bottom of the deck is in the near future. So I think this new love or whatever you guys are trying to bring or manifest into your life is going to come in way quicker than you are expecting it to once you're done with all of this stuff in the background. But that is the reading that I received for you today, pile number 2. Hopefully that resonated with you, and I will see you next time. I'm going to head over to pile number 3. Hello to all of you guys who chose pile number 3. This is going to be your reading on what's coming next in love. So this is the card you chose. I'm going to go ahead and hold it up to the camera for you guys. So there is your card, and we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Okay. So immediately I'm seeing somebody like being like scolded. I don't even know if that's like the right word. It seems more like almost like a parent-child energy, like the parent telling the child like, no, you don't need to be doing that. And just the child just feeling like really like sad and discouraged. I don't know. It's just seeming like one person calling the shots. That's just what I'm getting. Just really like somebody kind of being told what to do and what not to do. Like I said, almost like a child and parent energy. Excuse me for clearing my throat so much. This is the last pile in my first pick a card video, so I'm talking way more than I normally do, even though I love to talk. But so sorry if you guys hear me clearing my throat or coughing or anything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and we'll get you guys some tarot cards. I'm using the African American Tarot deck for your pile. And we'll go ahead and we'll pull some cards on what's coming next in love for pile number 3. What's coming next in love for, whoop, that one wanted to come out. We'll take it. The 2 of Wands in reverse. What's coming next in love for the lovely people who chose pile number 3. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have Strength in reverse. 5 of Swords. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse. Their daddy is, there's that parent energy coming through. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get some water because I'm clearing my throat way too much and I don't want your reading to be just me clearing my throat. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Jeez. I am really having a hard time like coughing with this pile. So I don't know, maybe some of you guys feel like you have a hard time speaking up in this connection because I'm really just having a hard time breathing right now or even getting through this. We're gonna go ahead and continue now that I've had my little water. But all right. I got some stuff to say. We got a master manipulator over here. It's always really concerning to me when I see the King of Swords come up in reverse, especially in this first card where, like I was telling you guys, I was kind of getting that like parent-child energy. When the King of Swords comes up in reverse, it really shows a person who, like I said, is a master manipulator. They can be very emotionally removed. So if you are dating this type of person or in a relationship with this type of person, I would always say that the other party, I don't want to say isn't there willingly, like you're being held there against your will, but you could be being manipulated in this situation. That's just the energy I'm getting. I'm just going to be real with you guys. This type of person, like I said, could be really controlling, really emotionally manipulative. Sometime on like the further end of the spectrum, they could be physically abusive. Of course, I don't want to just like throw that out there and throw that around. But with the Strength card here also coming up in reverse, it really can be a situation where one party is not stepping into their power due to guilt or weakness. And when you're dealing with the King of Swords in reverse, they could be the type of energy to make you feel guilty or weak, or manipulate you in your mind, to put you in this sort of energy. It also could be somebody really like trying to force an issue or force something instead of letting it unfold naturally, so to speak. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse as the bottom of the deck energy. This could definitely signify some of you, not all of you, leaving out of like a highly stressful situation. And, you know, maybe this is like past energy, but for a lot of you, this could be the stress and anxiety like heightened tenfold. There's a lot of Swords energy in this pile. So this is my thinkers. This is people who are in their head. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it really could really signify a situation where kind of like your worst fears are kind of like materializing in front of you, like, or just the level and stress of anxiety is like extreme with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, like I said, that's not for everyone. Some of you could be leaving out of this energy. Maybe the anxiety is kind of like dying down. You don't feel as bad as you did. But really take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So I see a lot of verbal conflict. I just see like a lot of words, a lot of communication, a lot of like mind sort of energy, a lot of air energy. So this could be a person who you've had like multiple arguments with, multiple fights. With this card, with your intuitive card, I definitely see somebody who's being like told what to do or told, you know, what they're doing may be bad. And yeah, I just see a lot of maybe like conflicts, like I said, conflicts and fights with this person. Chaos, I just heard. Now, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Strength in reverse, like I was saying earlier, for some of you who could really kind of be staying in this like position of weakness or not stepping into your power, it's like a way of self-sabotaging almost. But when the Ace of Swords is also in reverse, it represents the words and things that people say to us that hurt us. And I'm just getting like a really cold type of energy from this pile, like even my hand, and just I feel like the temperature here just dropped. With the two of wands, excuse me, the Two of Wands in reverse, I believe this came out in like all three piles. So it could just be like a collective energy. But with the Two of Wands in reverse, it really is just a situation that maybe you once saw potential in, that you no longer see potential in. With this imagery on this card, you guys could have children with this person, or kids could be involved in this connection. You could be at a distance from this person, but it really just shows a situation, I feel like, that just really just does not have any potential. Twos are all about choice, so it's really could be calling you to really make a choice, you know, to step into your power. You know, the Strength card here, it really is all about inner strength, and it's the only major arcana card that you guys have in this spread. So this is really telling you to step into your power in this situation. If you feel like you're being manipulated, if you feel like you're being controlled, if you feel like you can't leave, you have the power. Everything's there. We have the Nine of Wands. You guys have been hurt, and you guys have been through a lot. And I really just feel like I could cry right now. We have the Three of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Swords in reverse. You could have received a message from this person, like a text message or email or some sort of communication, like online, with like some hateful words or some stuff that wasn't nice. We're gonna go ahead and we'll continue to clarify. We're not gonna take all of those. Yeah, I just am clearing my throat a lot with this pile. Like, I just get the sense that you feel like you can't even speak freely in this situation. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and give me 1 second. This deck has different imagery. So I don't know what this card is, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this is Justice. So we also have the Justice card, clarifying the King of Swords in reverse. And then let's see what your bottom of the deck energy is. Whoops, that's not it. One card was still laying left on the table, but I mean, we saw this one too, so we'll look at both of them. Knight of Swords, and then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, some of you guys could definitely have a family with this person. Some of you could be going through a divorce with Justice here on the table. Some of you guys could work with this person or met this person through work with the Eight of Pentacles here. This definitely is a investment that you put a lot of time and a lot of effort into. You have two twos. which is definitely signifying that some sort of decision needs to be made. It could be like legally wise with justice here. If some of you guys, like I said, are going through like a divorce or a custody battle or something like that, or this could just be, especially, I mean, it is not could be, but with it falling right underneath strength in reverse, this is telling you to go ahead and make that decision, make that communication, and take your power back in this situation. For those of you who are feeling manipulated and feeling like you don't have any way out, you are, you've been hurt and you've been through all, this is definitely letting you know to take your power back. For sure. Some of you could live at a distance from this person. This could be a long distance connection with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands. And then you also have the Two of Wands here. So it could signify some sort of travel or some sort of distance between you and this person. That will require some sort of like online communication or like text message or something like that, to where you might not, some of you might not be physically with this person. With the Five of Swords here and the Eight of Pentacles, you guys could have been arguing about work stuff. Maybe this person was spending a lot of time at work, or maybe you were spending a lot of time at work, or maybe this person was trying to control the type of work you did. I mean, like I said, it's going to be different from all of you, but it's just a connection that you really invested a lot of time and effort into, and it's just not working out. You have a Justice card here. This person is definitely going to get their karma, or you're going to get justice in this situation. I feel like you're going to be moving out of this energy. Once you take your power back, you'll definitely get justice. You just got to take it. It's there. It's definitely there for you guys. We're going to get you some oracle cards. We'll start off with the Moonology. Sorry if I'm talking kind of slow. Like I said, you guys are the last group. Last but not least. So sorry if I sound kind of muffled or anything like that. Okay. So we have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So this is just telling you, like, look at the bigger picture. This is really, like, these cards are really literal. That's why I like them so much. It's just like, look at what's going to be good for you in the long run. Look at what's going to be best in the long run for all. Regardless of how you feel, regardless of what emotions are into, or emotions are in it. It's a lot of Swords energy. So I don't really see a lot of emotion in this pile. Maybe you guys are the ones who have a lot of emotion, but like I said, with the the King of Swords in reverse, it definitely signifies a person who is very emotionally removed from a situation. So this could be really telling you to take emotion out of it, maybe, and look at it for what it is logically, and to make a decision based off of logic and what you see and what this person is presenting to you, not necessarily like how you feel. Because sometimes when we are in love and we have a lot of emotion for a person, it could cause us maybe not to see things clearly. Your second card is you are good enough. So for those of you who are feeling like you are not good enough and maybe you deserve to be treated like this, or if you leave the situation, you won't find anybody else. It's just letting you know, like, you are good enough. Like, love yourself. This situation, especially with the Four of Wands in reverse, like, it's not it's just not a stable situation for you. It's not an ideal situation for you, and you just don't need to be in this type of connection where you're not even feeling like you can even speak, or you feel like your opinions and how you feel doesn't matter. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, a lot of you could be comfortable in this situation. You know, you could be, like I said, even be manipulated to be being, you know, staying in this situation. But this is really telling you, like, step out of your comfort zone. Like, you, once you step out of your comfort zone, I'm sorry, I'm having such a tough time speaking. I literally want to cry right now. I am so sorry for you. Not sorry for you guys, but I just want to give you a hug. This is not me like looking down on you or anything. Like, I really just have like a hurt feeling. I feel like, you know, I feel it. I'm highly sensitive. So like right now, like, you guys are my friend, and I kind of want to like, I want to step in and do something, but let's continue. I'm getting like distracted and sidetracked by my own emotions. So this is basically telling you to step out your comfort zone and everything's going to be okay. Bottom of the deck energy, we have show the world the real you. So like I was saying before, some of you guys may even feel like you can't be yourself with this person. You can't be yourself with this connection. You kind of have to wear a mask, or you can't really express yourselves in the way that you want to. This is just letting you know, step out your comfort zone, show the world the real you, because you are good enough. And you don't have to change yourself to be with anybody ever, because you are good enough and you are a perfect representation of spirit walking on this earth, which makes you perfectly perfect in every way. You don't ever have to change yourself for anyone. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle some romance angels for you guys. What's coming next in love for pile number 3? What's coming next in love for pile number 3? We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, guys, you're being ushered to leave out this situation. This isn't for you. This isn't for you. You don't need it. You don't deserve it. This person doesn't deserve you, period. Big dot. It's just, that's just what it is. Passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. And this is coming right over you are good enough. So this is just like, to me, I'm reading this as be happy with who you are. Be joyful with who you are. Like, you don't have to change yourself for the passions, you know, or the affections of anyone else. Like, you just don't. I believe passion came out in pile number 1 too. Like I said, I really feel like this is a collective energy. Ooh, and then we had like half a deck fall. We're not going to take all of them. I'm going to actually, well, I was going to just say I'm going to take one more of these cards, but 2 fell out upright, so we'll take both of them. So the first one is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so this person could have definitely deceived you, lied to you, but this is really going back to, like I said, maybe some of you guys feel like you can't necessarily be yourself with this person, like you have to wear a mask, like they wouldn't understand the real you, so you have to put on this fake version of yourself for them to feel some sort of way about you. And you shouldn't have to do that. You just shouldn't. And then with deception here, of course, like I said, somebody could definitely be deceiving you in this connection, or manipulating you, or just not being real with you. Just not. And then we have let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. Okay, check this out. If some of you guys are in a situation where you literally feel like you can't get out, like this person won't let you leave, because like I said, on further ends of the spectrum with the King of Swords in reverse, and I don't like throwing this type of stuff out there, but this could be like an abusive situation for some people. So this is saying, if you need help, let your friends help you, ask for help. There are people around you who can help you get out of this situation. And I'm going to leave some links below also for, you know, people who maybe feel like, I'm sorry, I want to cry. I'm so sorry. All right. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm highly sensitive, got emotional. But yeah, if some of you are feeling like you're in a situation where you can't leave, definitely reach out, definitely ask for help, and let me be the one to tell you that you are never in a situation where you cannot leave, period. If someone else is making you feel that way, if you feel like somebody is taking your power away, literally, there are definitely ways that you can get out of this situation. Now, for others of you who have already left this situation and who are healing from this, it's just saying, you know, reach out to those, ask for support, call your friends, vent. You know, it really does help to have support of your friends and family there to help you with this. All right, and bottom of the deck energy, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you guys together. Now, for those of you who have moved on from this situation that I was just speaking about and who are healing and, you know, have already kind of gone through the stage of leaving this connection and are wanting to call in some new love. Sorry if you guys hear that. That's my cat. He's trying to get my attention. But yeah, this is just saying, like, your prayers, visualizations, and affirmations will definitely help bring you guys together. So if you guys are single right now and you are leaving all of this energy behind, definitely I would say maybe get into like some scripting and start really thinking about like what you want in your next relationship, like how you want to be treated, and just what type of characteristics you're looking for in your next partner. And I'm going to pull a romance angel, not a romance angels. That's not this. This is an angel answers oracle deck. So you can ask a yes or no question. You might get a yes or a no answer, or you could get another card. Now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these for you guys. And then we will go ahead and end your reading. All right, and the card you got was choose a new direction. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I just don't think the person that you guys are currently dealing with, or maybe even thinking about going back to, if you have already moved on, I just don't think this person is for you. I think you have something way better on the horizon with this calling in your soulmate. And as I pulled this card off the deck, we got very soon at the bottom. So it's just like, if you guys are staying in this connection because it's something that you're used to, we had step out of your comfort zone earlier. If you feel like you built so much history with this person and it would just be impossible to start over, this is just letting you know that you can move on, start over, choose a new direction. I really think it's going to come sooner than a lot of you guys think. And definitely take your power back. I have so much love for you, pile number 3. This was your reading today, and big hugs from your friend Tay Tay. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.